Welcome to Dad Challenge, day 71. Let's go. We are on our way to Oasis. And to do that, we have to cross through the desert here a little bit as well, which is welcome news. However, we are going to run out of daylight here very quickly. So I think we're just going to hunker in right here. Let's get our horse set. And get digging. We'll get settled here for the night. So today's objectives are reach Oasis, get more terracotta. I think that torch there is going to be a problem for my door. Then I thought, you know what? While we're down here on this corner of our larger map tile, it would be very wise of us to go ahead and expand our map into the S2 layer. So we'll pick up both S2W1 and S2W2, I believe. And that will really be nice for our large map table back in Challengeville. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's get a bed set. And I think on the way back, maybe we'll head the kind of eastern route along the S2 level and see what there is. All right. Good morning, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and light up the outside of this a little bit in case we ever find our way coming back. And we are off again, and I gotta go this way. We do have that river boundary to cross there, but it looks like we might have a passage up to the western side here. Hopefully. All right. Yeah, right down in there. Hopefully that's getting a little steep though. Let me go this way. Okay, I think this is how we get down. Horse's head kind of gets in the way. There we go. Come through here. Back around here. Look at this. Just a little crossover here. Okay. I think if we go right up this mountain, it's going to take us where we need to go. Not so easy getting up the mountain though. Come on. There we go. I think we got it now. Wow, look at that nice big cavern there. Alright, I'm thinking let's cut across the rim I know, I believe this takes us a little bit out of the way of Challengeville, or Oasis. But we're going to pick up so much more on the map. I think that would be kind of cool. Wow, look at that view. That's pretty cool. We got lots of water over here too. Alright, we should be far enough in. Let's take a look at our map situation here. So, I also figured out, I think, how bundles work. This is very interesting here. Okay, we want an empty map. Just one. And, alright, so we exit here, take that. There we go. I don't have a cartography table with me. So, that's okay. We will just keep going. I think for the time being, I'm just going to keep this current map in hand. Alright, so let's go. Oh, maybe this was the wrong call here, guys. Can I get down this? I think we got just a path right here to get across. Nice little cave in there, though. Alright, very good. And we keep going this way pretty much. Kind of back towards the east here, I believe. There's loads of terracotta out here. But I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and collect at Oasis, as we have a place to rest. Staging area. We don't have to worry. Okay. Now, if memory serves me correct, that was kind of the jungle area. So Oasis is kind of almost straight ahead, I think. Let's hope that this is correct. Is it easier to go around or just go down? Thinking down. This is exciting, guys. We're actually going to get Oasis up on the map, which is huge. Hidden. Yeah, I'm still heading west, aren't I? Yeah, looking in hindsight, if we had the mapping tools available to us, probably would have been better. Okay, to map Oasis. Make sure we did that. Let's take a peek around this corner here. Decisions, right, guys? I'm thinking that it is on this little area of desert that keeps going south on this side. Let's take a look. Where are we on this map? Can I tell? I think we might already be off of it, unfortunately. Fortunately, with the horse, we can cover quite a bit of ground. So that is okay. Okay, so we got a river there. Yeah, I think we have to go left. What's the best way around this, though? A lot of fellow horses there. Looks like we got a cross down there. Place to cross over. And I notice I'm going back north. That is not what we want. Wow, how did we turn that around? Okay, so we gotta keep going this way. This is where the map comes in super handy, guys. Wow. Uh-oh. Whew. I don't know what happened there, but other than I fell. How we recovered, I don't know. Alright, yep, we just keep going this way. This is good. Keep a mind on the light. So while we're traversing this, maybe now is a good time for a dad joke of the day. So I went online and I ordered a chicken and an egg. That's right, I ordered a chicken and an egg. I will let you know. That one you have to think a little bit about, at least I did. But then once it dawned on me, I liked it. Alright, so Challengesville should be on the other side of this mountain cliff. Challengesville. Sorry, Oasis. Oasis should be on the other side of this mountainside here. Our light is getting dimmer and dimmer though. Let's quickly get up on top of this bridge. Do we see it yet? We do not. Okay. We have no choice. Alrighty. I gotta dismount my horse. I have... Oh, wow. Okay, I got big problems here. It's getting dark fast. Crafting table down. Get in, make a fence post real quick. What do I need? Sticks? No, I got sticks. I need more sticks. This is not good. I was not watching, guys. Come on. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Oh boy, this is not good at all. Alright, get off the horse. Light this up. Come down just a little. Get in here, get the door. That's the main thing. Okay, that's a little better. Gotten that way too close. Alright, doesn't need to be fancy. We're just in here to get some sleep. Alright, bed. Hopefully my horse doesn't run off too far. That would be disastrous. Alright. And he's nowhere to be seen. Lovely. I just realized I don't have spare axes right now. Okay. Oh, there he is. Hey, bud. I don't know why you're going that way, but... Okay. We need to keep going. And I know it was kind of where the jungle met the desert. wonderful if we could really use our map, but that is really not an option right now. Alright, so my plan is to follow the desert edge side of the jungle if possible. Just because going through the jungle with a horse is not going to be fun. And we know Oasis is on the edge of the desert. In fact, is that straight ahead? I think it is. Alright, we have to be careful here. Let's, yep. I'm pretty sure that's Oasis there. I think we can just go down here. Just be careful. We don't want to bite it at the... We're so close, right? Man, this gets steep. Good thing horses can walk along the steep cliffs. Alright, so we were almost there when nightfall hit. Didn't quite make it, but that's alright. Point is that we actually got here. I'm thinking, huh, is that Oasis? I don't remember this much grass being here, but yeah, it is. It has to be. We're back, guys. Hello. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our horse secured. Get our spawn point set, and then work on the map. Let's see here. So can I attach you to here? Excellent. Okay. I think there's one of these huts here. Okay, we got the spawn point set. Now we got to find the cartographer hut. Just want to make sure if we don't have any other inventory things somewhere around here. Oh, not this hut. But welcome back to Oasis, guys. Nothing there. Okay. Yeah, we got some things here. Well, let's feed the horse while we're at it. He had a long journey. Put a smoker there. Okay. Here you go, bud. Can I not feed you? You're not hungry? Huh. Alright. Cartography hut. We're not going to get bogged down in unnecessary items. That's not the cartography hut. Now, my fear is, you guys probably know where I'm going with this, is the cartography hut is where we probably snatched up our first cartography table. As luck would have it, I'm sure. This doesn't look like a cartography hut to me, no. We will find out shortly. That would be a bummer if that was true. And I wouldn't put it past me. That is indeed what we ended up doing. No. This is our last option here, right? This is the last hut. Uh-oh. Are there any more huts anywhere? Guys, we got a problem as far as the map goes. We can't enlarge the huts. Or sorry, it can enlarge the maps without a cartography table. Alright. Well, are we on this map at all? Doesn't look like it. Now what's interesting is the map on the right does not seem to show where I'm at. Huh. Okay. What next? Well, let's go start digging some terracotta. Get that going, but we got to get our inventory straightened out first. I am just baffled on that whole cartography table thing there. That's a bummer. Did I miss any huts? I don't think I did. Not good, guys. Not good at all. Alright. I mean, the good news is we got the one map placed. So we know we're okay there. Here we go. Alright. Don't need that. Don't need the arrows. We do need to mark the banner on the map. We don't have a map to mark the banner with. Not good. Let's go ahead and keep that bundle there for now. So the way the bundles work, didn't get to that. It appears that they don't. How to explain this? Each bundle can hold a max of. Well, that's not even true. The quickest way to explain it is that each bundle can hold a max of a certain quantity. Now, to keep it simple, let's just say we're talking items that you can put up to 64 places in your slot, right? The sun's kind of coming down. So I'm just going to go ahead and wait, because by the time we get over there, we're going to be in rough shape anyway. Yeah, so the max you can get is 64 in a bundle. All right, so if I have a stack of wheat of 64 and I put it in a bundle, that is going to be it. However, where it comes out is, let's say we have 32 wheat and 32 carrots. You can place both of those into a bundle and then occupy a single stack in your main inventory slot with that bundle. And yeah, we just don't really have enough time. I want to get some wood before my axe breaks on me. That's what I was afraid of. I don't want to use the pickaxe here, but we're going to be in a world of hurt if we don't have any tools and don't have any wood. There we go. And so yeah, so it's like a space savings thing for you if you have different types of items. It does not help you if you have like only one type of item. Now here's the tricky part. If you place an item where, let's say you max out at 16 on a slot, I think that bundle hits that same kind of max. And therefore, you're just going to be out of luck. All right. Here we go. Let's make some sticks. Don't need a ton of sticks, but got plenty of wood there. Oh, I have a lot more sticks. What the heck? All right. Get an axe, just so we have one. I think I have iron too, but I'm not going to waste the iron. What did I do? Did I drop all my stone off? Of course I did. All right. We're going to have to fix that in the morning. I can make another iron pickaxe, though. Or actually, here's what we'll do. We're going to make copper. That way we have it. We don't have to waste it. We're digging terracotta. So that's not going to be as critical to... won't be as hard to get through, so it'll go pretty quickly, I think. All right, let's get some sleep. Let's go dig some terracotta in the morning. But yeah, I think I explained the bundles correctly. If you understand it differently, please, by all means, let me know. I'm not 100% sure on how that works, but I would definitely appreciate any clarifications you guys can give. And you guys have been great in the comments, by the way. Very, very helpful. I've learned a ton about this game through you. And that's what it's about. We're going through this journey together. And speaking of that, I can't believe we're on day 71. That is just, time is flying by. Careful of that hole. I think we'll kind of go up to this plateau area here. It's relatively flat, and we got plenty of different colors. Yep, this is where we were digging before. So here we go. This is the monotonous part of the game, but this is for a bigger cause. We are going to take all this terracotta back to Challengeville and use it to make all our new buildings and structures and what have you. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited. Yeah, we got the library up. We built 2 additional huts. We need to finish our main base house there. There's a lot to do on that yet. That one's probably going to be continued to be improved upon until the end of time. But that's okay. Want to make a bridge that better connects the 2 sides of Challengeville for the villagers. They have more of a direct connection to go across. That's going to be great. Of course, that probably doesn't depend on getting terracotta here. And then I talked yesterday about maybe potentially setting up a little marketplace. I think that would be kind of cool. Am I leaving blocks? Oh, I'm leaving blocks. Okay, so apple in here. There. What else can I put in there? We got room, no space for bread. Nope. There we go. Okay. We don't want to leave blocks. Now this is looking all right. But yeah, I think this is going to be good. Oasis is a little ways away from us. So we don't get over here too often. But I don't know, do you guys recall first time we came across Oasis. If you don't or hadn't seen the video, that is one to watch. Make a long story short, we were coming across the water there. It was nighttime, and Oasis was lighting up the distant sky, kind of like the lighthouse off in the distance there. So we're like, oh great, we'll just make it towards the village. Being out on the water at night's a little unnerving. All of a sudden, something comes out of the water, knocks us out of our boat, and I find myself swimming towards the shore frantically. Yeah, because I think our last spawn point was way back to the east. And somehow make it to the shore, and we get settled in safely. Thank goodness. So Oasis is a place with a little special meaning for us. I try to remember. I think that was around episode 17, 18 maybe. It was a while back. Am I dropping blocks or I just missed that one? I must just missed it. Okay, we'll get to the end of this row. Take a look at our block count on the colors. Okay, how are we doing here? All right. Do a little rearranging just so that I can see. All right. We got a lot of the regular terracotta colors. That's good. Decent amount of the orange. I'm thinking, do we want to pick up some of the yellow and white while we're at it? All right, so let's complete the orange and tan, and we'll pick up one stack of yellow and one stack of white. I need 10 more of the regular terracotta color. That should be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, and we need 58 more of the orange. Okay. This section might help us. Okay, we are at 54. Okay, we need 10 more. Excellent. That should give us full. All right, so let's get some yellow, white, and red. And I think we can call it the day here anyway. I don't know that we need a whole stack, but it's nice to have some color. How are we doing on the sunlight? I think we're okay. Yeah, it's just getting a little dark in this shadow area here. All right, how many do we have? We got 44. Okay. $60. That should be 64 there. It is. Very good. All right. White and red. We got enough time? I think so. Used to get the red. Where's our count? 49. All right, we're almost there. $64. Okay. So let's get back to the village here real quick. Oh, I am out on hunger here. Probably started cutting that a little close there, guys. We should be in good shape, though. Got a little bit of time. Oh boy, Enderman. Just make sure we don't get caught up in looking at the guy. We don't want that. Iron Golem got to him in good shape, though. Alright. Nice to know Iron Golems take out Enderman. I don't think I've ever seen that battle before. Okay. Take a look at our inventory. Let's get 64 white and then figure out where we go from here. I'm a little uncertain with the map situation since we don't have a way of expanding our maps. I think the one thing we need to do is, because of how we know the maps work, we need to establish another map on the S2W1 tile set. And then we can expand it later. That will work out, I think, just fine. It's not ideal because we're not going to be able to explore the area as much as I was hoping to. There's also this kind of grayish terracotta look. It's kind of cool too. Maybe. Well, hold on. Let's get both of those as well. Can we do that? I think we can do that. Okay. We have time, right? Yeah. And this way we're going to have a full set of colors. Yeah, light gray terracotta. Works for me. And then we also need the white. I think this is white. Yeah. Wow, time is flying, guys. All right. We need another copper pickaxe here. Why do I... Is it me or is like my number of crafting tables keep doubling? I don't get it. I'm gonna have to watch a video on that. I just feel like they're there we go. All right, 2 copper pickaxes. What did I just drop? Oh, I did not want to drop the copper. Here we go. You can go back in there. There we go. I'm confused. I have 3. Did I make a bunch of crafting tables and just didn't realize it? I don't know what happened there. I'll have to rewatch the replays and see if I can figure that one out. I mean, did I start with that many crafting tables? I didn't think so. It's easy to fumble the keyboard, though. I have learned that. For sure. Okay, we're almost there on the gray. Okay, that should be it for the gray, right? Yep. So we just got the white left, and then we'll head back to town. Get situated and head out first thing at light, I think. Although, I don't know, we might be far enough over to catch that S2 W1 tile. I know we're far enough south, and we're in the bottom right corner of our map here. Okay, 51. So let's get a little more white, and then we'll try placing the map down. See what happens. Alright. 6, 2, 3, and 4. That should be good. Alright. How to do this? Okay, so I need an empty map. This is going to take up a slot, though. Oh boy. Drop the copper for a second. Pick that up. Drop the one there. Put you guys back in. Come out here. Place our map. Okay, good. We do have a different little area here. I think that worked. Okay. So Challengeville is to the west of us on the other map tile, I believe. So yeah, I think that's all we had to do there, guys. I gotta find out what I'm dropping or keeping or what have you. You know what? Let's drop the 9 sticks. Those aren't near as valuable as the copper. And of course, I picked those back up. Okay. Back to Challengeville. Back to Oasis. I'm so used to saying Challengeville all the time. That could have been bad. Whoa. We just had a skeleton shoot at us. We're not going to stick around to find out, though. We got other plans. He didn't waste any time, did he? Yeah, that's going to be hilarious looking back on the replay. As I accidentally fall off the cliff there. Probably scared him. Okay. We're going to have to make some inventory decisions. So let's get in here. Can I group anything into a bundle? I think I maybe can. Wheat into that bundle. There we go. Coal into that bundle. Yes, that works. Anything else? That. Terracotta is not going to help us. We have copper here. We got so much copper, I'm not really worried about that. We'll keep the coal here, I'm thinking, in case we have to come back. Alright. What else? I think that's about it, because we're kind of running low on stuff here. Alright. First light, we head back out. Given our map situation and not having the cartography table, I do believe it's going to be wise for us to go back on our known larger maps and we'll explore new areas. That's no problem. I'm just grabbing some stone here. I have a feeling this might come in handy for us. And yeah, time to get back home. Okay. Question is, what's the best way to go without going through a ton of jungle? Is that enough stone? I think it is. All right. We have 2 beds. Did I bring any extra wool with me? I don't think I did. Okay, so this might be getting interesting. We're gonna have to find some villages along the way, or get some sheep to get the wool. This could indeed get very, very interesting. See, am I on this map yet? No. I am... Oh, now that's... Wait, how am I turned around? Oh, you know what? I was thinking that was north. That is not north. That is west. So Challengeville is actually on the S2W1 tile. Interesting. Okay. So north is that way, which is jungle. Okay, this might be very, very, very interesting here, folks. It's too early to get to sleep. We got rain. I gotta think about this. Could head back through the desert again. I don't know. I'm looking at the map. I think we get into some hopefully non-jungle areas directly kind of north of us, so see how it goes, guys. 12 minutes left in the episode. This is going to be interesting here. All right, let's protect our map. All right, so we got plenty of slots still there. And I don't have any wood, do I? No wood left. Did I place that? Oh, I do. Okay. Remind me that I need wood when I get into trouble there. Delete. And let's get on the horse. Alright. We're off. We want to go north, which I thought was that way, but north is this way through the jungle. So we gotta get over to the desert again to get going upwards here. And navigating that water might be tricky. I didn't do this right here. Let's go this way. There we go. So we'll go a little bit west. And then we'll head north. I do not want to get trapped into that whole jungle area mess. That would not be good. Okay, we should be reappearing on this map here fairly soon. We're kind of going northwest, I think. Okay, now we're going west. So if we go kind of north along that edge, that should be okay for us. And 10 minutes left in the episode. Obviously, we're not going to make it back to Challengeville in this video segment. But I think we can make it a good ways. Uh, unfortunately, oh, did I just screw up? You know what, guys? Hold on. Is Challengeville on there? I think we were just off the edge of Challengeville. No? Yeah, we would have seen the huts. So we. That is interesting. Yeah, so we couldn't map Oasis. I keep saying Challengeville. We couldn't map Oasis if we wanted to because it's not on those maps anyway. Unless we used another map to. Oh, I'm not being smart. Okay, while we're here, we got to correct this problem, guys. We got to get back to Oasis. I know what to do. We're too far away from Challengeville to not do this correctly. Sorry for the detour, but sometimes that is what happens, especially in Dad Challenge world. When you realize you just made a huge blunder, and you know, I think going around this way might actually. No, that was a steep cliff that way. When you realize you made a huge blunder, but at least I realized it before we got all the way back to Challengeville. All right, back to Oasis real quick. Now, here's the part where you have to be cautious, though. In my haste, I must not make a silly mistake, because that is indeed way too possible. Hey guys, we are back again. I just want to make sure, kind of get here, center town. I'm gonna hook my horse up again. I don't want him wandering off. All right, here we go. Where's the lead? Yeah, well, he's not gonna wander off too far. All right. Actually, I can stay on him, right? Empty map. Put that guy in there. Oops. Pick the whole stack up. Put him there. Place those guys back in there. Now, when I go here, we're in Challengeville. There we go. Now, we take our banner. Put this map here. Where's our banners? I know we have them. There we go. We only need one banner. It's a good place for a banner as any, right? Bring our map. There we go. It is marked. Okay. Let's get going. Back again. We have Oasis marked on the map as huge. We probably wasted one small empty map tile to do that. Since we already have another corner. I think it's well worth it though. To get Oasis mapped out like this. This is fantastic. Okay. The only way it could have really been better is oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Oh. Okay, we're in a bind, guys. We are in a bind. I'm not gonna be able to get out of this. There, that way. Oh, that was not good. I think we can recover. We gotta do this quickly, though. Wow. What was I saying about not making a mistake? This is exactly what I was talking about. Fortunately, we didn't go too deep, so I think we're okay. Question is, can we do it before nightfall comes? I think so. I think we'll be all right. All right, seeing daylight there. Wow, that was way too close, guys. That could have been really, really bad. All this extra terracotta too, right? All right, let's see if we can get you out of here, guy. Whew. All right. Given that just happened, let's get back to Oasis here for the night. We'll restart again in the Minecraft morning. Gives us a chance to regroup here a little bit. Wow. That was not good at all. I really almost screwed that one up big time. But I guess fortunately, if I would have bit it, we would have had... Where's our lead? There it is. We definitely would have had our spawn point nearby, but wow, that could have been really bad. Alright. Enjoy the view here. We don't have much longer for nighttime. It's better on this side. There we go. Nice. Alright, we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the episode. We got enough time to get back on the road once we get to game time morning here. So overall, I think today's been a very productive day for us. We got all our terracotta. We found Oasis. We got it mapped. We have our anchor maps, I'll call them, established so that once we find a cartography table, we can enlarge them. That will give us our full-size S2W1 and S2W2 tiles to go on our map table. That's huge. That's a big win, guys. Minus the one faux pas where I almost lost my horse and myself. But we recovered. It wasn't horrible. And we are off again. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Go this way around. We're not going to get very far for the game. My 1 hour is up here, but that's alright. I'm trying to be a little mindful. Yeah, it's interesting. I guess for anyone riding a horse in real life, you're kind of going to have this visibility problem, right? Where you can't see around the horse's head. Although they swing their heads back and forth enough, maybe that's not an issue. And I'm sure in this gameplay, the horse does not have any intelligence to say, oh, hey, we're going to fall off a cliff. Whereas in real life, I think you'd be a little better, in a better situation, and since the horse would kind of like, I ain't going on down there. Alright, we gotta head more north. Get on the map here. Alright, that clearing right there in the green, I think might be okay for us. Oh, and we're out of time. Okay. So the plan is tomorrow we head back towards Townsville. We're going to try to head straight north here if we can, pick up that open green area, avoid the jungle. And yeah, the real main goal is really just to get back to Townsville. We'll take a different path, see if we find some more villages as well. Anything other exciting geographical items we can come across as well. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.